Should George Kittle play again this season? And the reason I ask is he broke his foot 8 weeks ago. It's supposed to be an 8-week injury. He's going to practice this week. He's probably not going to play this week, but he's fighting to get back on the field, probably because he's a captain. He's the leader of the team, and they pay him a lot of money, and he takes pride and all those things. What do you think? What should they do with Kittle?
Okay, the idea that Kittle is practicing and practicing earlier than they thought he would and would like to play is a real testament to what a great guy he is and a great teammate and a great competitor. And even though he got this big salary, he still wants to do it. Having said that, I'd put him in the Deebo Samuel class. They don't let him near the field because he's another indispensable player. Funny things happen in football, even in preseason games. People get really hurt. I would tell him, no, you cannot play again this season.
Yeah, this broken foot that he had 8 weeks ago was a freak injury. They say it usually happens in car accidents. It was freak. So that one happened. And then week 1, he sprained his knee just because he was catching a pass that was above his head and he got hit low. So yeah, absolutely, he should not play. If they have Deebo Samuel and George Kittle healthy for 16 games next year, they'll win 9 games no matter who their quarterback is. The fact is those two guys basically missed the season, and everyone else had to pick up the slack and couldn't. So yeah, there's nothing left to evaluate with those two guys. They're the two best players in your offense. You need them healthy for next year. This is basically glorified preseason. Don't you dare let George Kittle back on the field, even though he wants to come back on the field.
That's right. He's honorable to want to come back. The team needs to take a long view right now. They're not taking the view of 3 more games. That's silly. This is a very big organization worth a lot of money. They need to take the long view. And in the long view, these guys need to be ready for next season. They don't play. They can be in the locker room and go around and give good cheer.
Right. And George Kittle and Deebo Samuel are supposed to want to get back on the field. That's their DNA as competitors. Deebo did it twice this year, coming back as fast as he could. Kittle always does it. And the team's job is to protect them from themselves. It's a good thing that they want to get back out there. You say, thanks, George. Thanks, Deebo. We'll get you next year.
Right. And it's the team job not to let them. I'm with you. So those two players hurt now. Thank you. We love you. See you later.
And you know what, George? You want to practice? Great. Fine. Practice. You cannot play. Absolutely not.